What was it like watching YG's career explode in terms of him sort of representing where you're from and everything, and with the whole 400 thing and everything? Like, how did you perceive all that?
Happy for the hood, happy for the set. You feel me? Blood did his thing. You know what I'm saying? He was he had a following when he came to the set. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then it just took off after that. Like it just exploded more when he Trash.
And when you saw him really giving Slim an opportunity and putting him on and everything, like, how did that feel in terms of for the area?
No doubt. Just to see where Slim came from, it meant a lot on the set. Like Slim really did his shit. And like nigga, the homies will tell you, like, we knew Slim wasn't the best rapper. He wasn't the best rapper, but his work ethic, nigga, and he really put in his shit. Like, and then he got better. Like, if you notice when Slim first started to where, his demise, he came a long way. You know what I'm saying? So Slim was making some great ass music before he passed, for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, and even like outside of the music thing, it was like his personality just carried him in a way because people were just kind of fascinated by him. Like, especially, you remember the Long Beach 6ix9ine incident? Which that is what caused me to actually pull up to some random backyard in Inglewood, I believe, and do that interview with him, which turned into a huge meme because he's just sort of talking crazy, like right in my face. And I'm just standing there like this, like just listening to him. And he's like mad animated. And it was just like the image of him talking to me that just looked crazy as. And I remember how viral that was at the time.
Hell yeah. We all mocked Blood. We all mocked him when he got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm smarter now. Yeah, that's my man. Rest in peace, Slim 400. The whole live forever. Y'all see the candles too on Bonte. You know what I'm saying? Them shots, like Blood with us right now on Treetop. We got Bruising Berries, which was, one of his biggest songs, Bruising on Bonte, Bruising Berries, and Whole Lot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to get them, Blood, y'all holler at me. I might let y'all in on them on Bonte.
Right. Do you remember where you were when you found out he passed?
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Sheesh. I was at the pad on Bonte. I think you called me. Yeah, Blood called me on Capitals. That big homie, Blood, called me. TK called me, and I was at the pad, man. Shit fucking my whole life up.
Damn. Yeah, that must have been really rough for the whole neighborhood in general, too.
On Bonte. Hell yeah. And that's a real factor, real piece to the set on Capitals. Like, nigga, two of them.
Right. Do you feel like his name has been kept alive to the extent that it should be? Do people bring him up enough in the conversation about LA legends?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that, nah. But, as far as the homies and the motherfuckers that really know what he stood for, I could say yeah. But as far as like the whole, as like the industry type shit, hell no. Hell no.
I remember, definitely like catching some shit at the time too, because I feel like we didn't maybe talk about it as much as we should have at the time. Like I forget, like the podcast that we did like 3-4 days after it happened, we kind of like didn't speak on it at the same length that we obviously should have, just given that, I think I interviewed him like 2-3 times and shit, and it's definitely kind of like a regret of mine too, that we might have played a part in not necessarily giving him his flowers.
Blood really fuck with Adam, man.
Especially people still always want to bring up that incident where
you leaked the address, Blood was gonna fuck you up.
That's me being super naive to the game,
that's what it was,
and not realizing like, motherfuckers will really target a hospital. You can't say what hospital he's in.
Hell no, Capitol. That was a big no about it.
Yeah, he never held it against me.
There fast.
He was cool about it, but it definitely did not look good. Yeah, and he was a good troll too. You got to give it to Slim. He was a good troll before everybody knew what trolling was. Because when we had the podcast together, he was barking on me and just fucking with me, and it was hella funny. And it's like, I knew from the way that he was acting to me before and after that he wasn't tripping, but he definitely like made it look good for the camera, and it was fucking funny as shit.
That's what I said. Yeah, he's a character, man. He gonna definitely, when the lights on, he gonna show out on this set. My guy, took me on my first tour. Shit. So,
really?
Hell yeah, man. My nigga, like I said, he returned he came and got me and took me on my first tour.
How long was the tour? And you got any memories from that?
We did about like 10 states, I think, or something like that. Shit. It was about like 3 weeks.
Okay. Was that your first time seeing a lot of these different states and stuff?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nigga showed me some shit I ain't never seen before. Facts. Hell yeah. It was a great ass tour, great memories, all that kind of shit. Facts.
You think that shit kind of opened your mind to the possibilities and everything?
That's when I kind of like started trying to get back into music. Like I said, I was on the couch.
Right.
He said, "Come on, let's go on this tour and get off your ass." You feel me? So, yeah, and got me back on my shit, on my thing.
Definitely. So, okay, not to bring up old shit, but there was like a video clip where you were frustrated with. I'm not sure who exactly called him it, but somebody called Slim basically YG's hype man.
On my thing.
And you were not feeling that description. Do you remember what triggered this conversation?
Had a brazy. Had a brazy on Tree-Top Gang. Oh, Bobby.
Was it YG
nigga,
who
you
said
know
it?
Blood called my nigga hype man on Bobby.
Okay.
Yeah,
What, he said it in an interview or some shit?
He said it in a song on Trees.
Okay.
He said it in a song on Bobby. But yeah, that ain't Blood way more than a hype man on Bobby. I just wasn't feeling that on Bobby. I don't want people to think Blood was a hype man on Bobby and Tree-Top. He's way more than that on Bobby.
Okay. So you felt like you kind of wanted to stand up for his legacy?
Yeah. Because, you know, I ain't got the platform Blood guy, but shit, you know, niggas, motherfuckers gonna listen to me on Trees. Blood wasn't like I say, he started, I ain't gonna lie, like in the beginning, but Blood was way more, like that was nigga in the beginning. Blood was way more, he had his own career. He was his own name. He didn't have nothing tied to Blood, like at the end. Like, wasn't nothing tied with Slim and YG. That was just Slim on Bobby.
Right, because like YG did give him a real boost at a certain point in his career, but then the last few years of his life, you didn't really see him together, right?
Slim, you ain't nothing with YG and nothing. That's all Blood.
Right. And I remember trying to get Slim to kind of comment on that, and he wasn't trying to say nothing negative about him or whatever, but it definitely wasn't the closest relationship at a certain point, right?
You know how I go. You know how I go.
Okay. And during that same video, though, you also expressed your dissatisfaction with the white girls video shoot at that time. So
Bobby, Blood did his own work on Tree-Top.
I did my Googles. I did my homework.
Yeah, Bobby, I just had to let niggas know, Blood, I ain't how we get down. I mean, ain't how we get down in the tops. You feel me? On Bobby, I don't give a fuck. You're not finna see me in no wig on Bobby.
Right. See, I mean, okay, so what happens there? Like, people basically get real famous and they start feeling more and more comfortable doing things that would not necessarily fly where you're from.
Hey, man, I can't tell you what man's is thinking on Capitals. I just had to let it be known that ain't nothing that we signed off on or nothing.
Okay.
You feel me? That's all.
So if you found out that one of your homies was gay, that was from the neighborhood, it's just he's removed, or like what would the reaction be? Seems like he hasn't really thought about this before.
Oh, Bobby, yeah.
He's like, damn, I got to put my opinion on record.
Blood on Trees. Let me think, Blood. Oh, Bobby, nigga, we a gay homie, Blood. You not finna be around no homies, Blood. Like, we not finna fuck with you. Like, Blood, go be gay somewhere else, Blood, on Capitals. Blood, I don't know. We don't got no gay homies, Blood.
Okay.
Capital, we ain't got no gay homies.
See, like, the world has got a lot more open-minded. I feel like the G's are going to be the last ones to sort of change up their opinion on it.
Man, I ain't got nothing against the gay community on Bonton. Y'all do y'all thing. But shit, to be honest, like I said, nigga, it's not even crazy that you asked me that, because like a lot of these motherfuckers gay. Real gangsters, like, be on the low, you feel me? So shit, we ain't never, found out none.
Is it more acceptable if they are keeping it on the low and the world doesn't necessarily know about it? Yeah, is that more
we can't accept it because we don't know.
Right.
So we wouldn't know to accept it or reject it. You know what
because there was like a dude in Texas who was like doing some kind of internet content with this guy, OG Percy or some shit, I think. And he was basically saying, like, I'm the first openly gay Crip.
Oh, I think I seen that too.
And then there's a lot of people responding and saying, listen, there might be a bunch of people who are on the down low, but there is no openly gay Crip. Yeah. Like, you cannot be open about it. No, you could be doing your sneaky thing.
Who gonna claim you?
Because then you could say, oh, we didn't know.
Exactly.
But if you're open about it, then a lot of people see that as...
you got your own gang. You got to make your own gang at that point.
Right.
You got to make your own gang.
But see, okay, there's the problem. Like, a lot of these gangs kind of extend to different states, different cities and stuff. And then they start doing their own thing and coming up with different rules and stuff. And then people who are from the origin of it kind of look at that like, oh, like, well, why the fuck did we even let y'all start saying this if you're going to just come up with your own rules?
That's why, like I say, you got to keep that shit tight. You got to keep that motherfucker real tight. Like I said, we tap in with our homies outside of state, and they know what we fuck with and what we don't fuck with. Like, you feel me? We got real homies on Bonton. So, you got to really instill that shit to your homies on Capitals.
Okay, I got it.